Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Code Goku, his Dokkan Awakening, his Extreme Z Awakening, all of that, and how he turns into a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And in reality, I do think he might really be the best Super Saiyan Blue Goku in the game. It's probably just down to him and the SCR Super Saiyan Blue Goku, who I've never really used very much. I might rainbow him just for the context. Now, before we awaken the Goku, I do want to address... So, I've seen a lot of people are very upset about some spoilers recently in my videos, which I sort of would get, but we all wanted this stuff to be on Global and JP at the same time. We all agree. There's nothing better for Dokkan right now than when Global and JP get this stuff at the exact same time. The 250 million download celebration was, like, to me, the most fun the game felt. Everyone was happy. Everyone was excited. The banners were great on both versions. The characters were fantastic. The best unit in the game was released, LR Goku and Frieza. We had basically our first raid event. Everything was great. Now, they decided to release this on GP first, which personally I don't think is the smartest move. I think they should have released it on both versions at the same time, right? Now, here's the thing. The movie is not out, obviously, in the West, or really mostly worldwide. There are a few other countries besides Japan where the movie is out now, but, you know, there are many places where it's not out. In this event, they talk about all the stuff I've been talking about, like God Vegeta beating Broly's ass and stuff like that. That's in the event. It's very difficult for me to consider a lot of this stuff spoilers when it's happening on screen. Like, I would get what y'all are saying if these events were not covered in prime details from the movie. So, like, that's something y'all gotta understand. Like, Shueisha in Japan, they just decided, fuck everyone. The movie's coming out in Japan, and y'all are all getting spoiled. Even before it released in Japan, they showed Blue Gogeta in the trailers, bro. Like, you're not avoiding spoilers for this movie. I'm sorry, you're just not. It's just the way it is. You can't avoid spoilers for this. They released it way too far ahead of time in advance in Japan. That's just how it is. Even recently in Japan, there is now a new TV ad which shows the final scene of the movie, which I have not talked about in any of these videos, by the way. But that's on, like, I've seen that clip on Twitter. So spoilers are incredibly difficult to avoid. In reality, the only way to avoid all spoilers is to not use the internet, period. Like, as we get closer to the film, I feel like there could even be TV ads, like, you know, worldwide and stuff. So it's not feasible to avoid spoilers. I do understand the concerns about, like, you know, oh, you're talking too much about stuff that happens. Like, yeah, I get it, but it's pretty much unavoidable at this rate. Like, hopefully the next Dragon Ball film is either a simultaneous release or, you know, the rest of the world only gets it like a week after the release in Japan or something like that. But the way this movie was released, avoiding spoilers is just not a realistic thing. It's just not. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and awaken the Goku. He does awaken, of course, into Super Saiyan Blue form. He has an EZA, so I'll go ahead. I'm going to level this guy up. I'm going to get his whole EZA done. And then we'll go ahead and we'll hop into an event and we'll test him out, you know, at his max level of 140, fully EZA'd, all that. So give me 1 second. Alright guys, so here is the squad that we're going to be using to test out this Blue Goku. So, you know, I've been doing a lot of tests recently. We've been showing units on both the Realm of Gods and the Movie Heroes category because it's very, very similar, right? Because you have a much better support type option on the Realm of Gods team than you do on the Movie Hero team. You know, we're talking the difference between Pandel and the AGL Western Supreme Kai. Well, here on the Movie Hero team, I think this Goku will definitely get his highest sort of attack stat. Now, one thing I do want to point out is we're going to use the Tech Super Saiyan God Goku as the linking partner for, you know, the fully EZA'd, as you guys can see, Coat Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Actually, what's interesting about it is the physical Super Saiyan God Goku here. Let me bring him up real quick. The physical Super Saiyan God Goku is actually a slightly better linking partner. The reason for this is that this guy has the Kamehameha link rather than Saiyan Warrior Race, which the Tech Super Saiyan God Goku has. But, like, the difference between the physical God Goku and the Tech God Goku is overwhelming, right? The physical one is only a support type unit who buffs physical and SCR types, whereas the Tech God Goku is probably one of the top 5 best units you could pull from a banner that's not an LR or a Dokkan Fest exclusive. So the Tech God Goku is amazing. So we're going to use him as a rotation. So it'll be Tech God Goku, Blue Goku, and Pandel. That's what we're going to go ahead and rock here with this Movie Heroes and Fusion team. Now again, we did a video on the OG AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku at 100%. The reason I did that was because I had actually, you guys can go back and check, but I had never actually done a video on a 100% version of that Goku on the channel at all. Like, I had never rainbowed him before. So that was good, one, to put that on the channel. Plus, two, we also have that fresh in our mind. That Goku was able to get up to, what was it, a 1.6 million attack stat? So we have that fresh in our mind to compare him to this Super Saiyan Blue Goku right here. Now, I will tell you guys, hands down, I probably definitely will prefer this Goku right here because he also has a lot of defense, which is very, very useful. He does have an extra gimmick, by the way. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. We got absolutely perfect rotation right here. That's pretty rare. I just realized how good God Goku and this Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku work together, by the way, because God Goku creates Rainbow Key Spheres, which, as you guys know, is very good for Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. So this God Goku, he truly is just a blessing. He is a very, very good unit. The Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right? As you guys may know, him and the Coat Vegeta, both of them, are both units that have that gimmick where they get stronger when facing a certain type of enemy, right? So the Coat Vegeta got an additional 50% attack when fighting against a movie boss's category enemy. Well, Coat Goku does get an additional effect. He gets 4 extra ki and 50% defense when facing a movie boss's category enemy, but that's not important, really, I don't think, for the purposes of this showcase, right? Like, he definitely will tank a little better, like if we're fighting, against one of the Broly units, or if we're fighting Janemba or something like that. But for the purposes of this showcase, I didn't think it was, essential that we show him off against a movie boss enemy, right? I feel like you guys get what I'm saying there. And at the same time, that's why I chose to go with the Tech Super Saiyan God Goku as well, because he's just really, really good. Now, one plan I have for kind of the end of the year, I did kind of talk about this on Twitter yesterday. I did put up a poll just because I wanted to see what people thought of it. But I'm going to do a top 10 series on the top 10 best Dokkan Fest exclusives in the game, the top 10 best summonable LRs in the game. I'm going to do the top 10 best, free-to-play LRs in the game, the top 10 best free-to-play units in the game. Now, I wanted to separate free-to-play LRs from free-to-play units, because otherwise, the top 10, if it was top 10 free-to-play units that included the free-to-play LRs, number 1 would be, LR Vegeta Blue, number 2 is LR Metal Cooler, number 3 is Prime Battle LR Trunks, number 5 is Prime Battle LR Super Saiyan Vegeta. You guys kind of get what I'm saying. So rather than do that, I was just going to separate the free-to-play LRs and free-to-play units so we can kind of get a good look of what the actual, 10 best free-to-play units are that's not an LR, because there is a big difference between the free-to-play LRs and free-to-play units. As you guys might know, it's their potential system, right? Like, if we go look at this Blue Goku right here, he gets about 3,000 to all stats. But free-to-play LRs, they have the normal 5,000 that summonable units will get, like this Super Saiyan God Goku right here. So, there is an important distinction to make. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how good Super Saiyan Blue Goku can hit. If he can get to 1.3 and up, that's gonna be very good, and I'm gonna be very impressed with that. He does also greatly raise attack on super attack, by the way. 1.3. Okay, that's perfect. Damn, and the way they rip the code off like that does look really good. I think it would be a bit better if it was kind of the way that Vegeta rips off the coat. And by the way, this was a trailer which I saw all over Twitter, everywhere, where as Vegeta is being attacked by Broly, he sort of takes his coat off mid sort of like combat. I think the super attacks maybe would have looked slightly better had it been like that, where they had the enemy unit is sort of attacking them while they take the coat off and then they attack back. Because we've seen some super attack animations that have been similar, right? Like, think of the Int Kid Buu super attack animation, where the enemy actually goes to try and actually attack him, and then he kind of, you know, like, deforms and reforms, right? So we've seen stuff like that before. Also, getting back to that, like, the top 10 series I'm doing for the end of the year, the last one I'm going to do is top 10 banner units that are not Dokkan Fest exclusives or LRs, right? So that way I could kind of group together all these different units and sort of compare them. Like, right now, I haven't looked into it too deeply, but I'm thinking the unit I'm going to have in the #1 spot for the non-Dokkan Fest exclusive non-LR list is probably the AGL Wrath Broly. But again, I am going to need to sort of double check that. Yeah, he has the same links with God Goku and Blue Gogeta. I will have to, you know, sort of confirm that, right? That that Broly is the best. You know, because I think some other units are definitely going to make it on there. You know, we have Kefla will certainly be on there. I think Android 21 will definitely make it. You know, units like that will be able to get a little bit of shine in that video. So this movie hero team is very fun, by the way. Gogeta transforming like that. Goku completely able to tank, by the way. This blue Goku is very good. I actually like him better than Vegeta. The reason for this is because this Goku greatly raises his attack on super attack. And, whoa, 2.2 right there. Dude, blue Gogeta is busted. He's broken, bro. But Vegeta, you know, in order to be at his maximum sort of attacking power, Vegeta does actually have to be facing a movie boss category enemy, whereas Goku does not. It just, you know, is a little extra defensive buff for Goku. Because Vegeta, he greatly raises his defense on super attack, right? So it kind of, they swapped those two units, but unfortunately it led to Goku being the better card yet again. I think Super Saiyan God Goku is better than Super Saiyan God Vegeta, and I also think the Super Saiyan Blue Coat Goku is better than the Super Saiyan Blue Coat Vegeta. So Vegeta definitely got shafted during the movie celebration. I mean, the God Vegeta card is still exceptional, but, you know, they made the God Goku card better. So there's Blue Gogeta, by the way, who is... Blue Gogeta, I would say he's easily my favorite unit in Dokkan right now, like without a shadow of a doubt. Like, it's not, there's not even a discussion with me. It's just like, yeah, Blue Gogeta, my favorite unit in the game. That's just how we're gonna go with that. I love them. They really did it. They gave us exactly what we needed, bro. I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's briefly sort of go over the details for the Super Saiyan Blue Coat Goku, and then we'll finish up for today. Again, I'm probably going to rainbow... Yeah, I think I'm going to rainbow the SCR Super Saiyan Blue Goku as well, just so we can kind of see a comparison for all of them. I don't need to do a new Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken video, however, because when I rainbowed him, I used him on the Universe 7 Representatives category team. There has not been an update. That's still his best attack number. So in that video for the SCR Super Saiyan Blue Goku, I might grab just all the other attack stats of the other Blue Gokus so we can compare them all together. But then, you know, the SCR one and this one, they actually have defense as well. So this is Godly Power Unleashed Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku, or, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. His leader skill went from Movie Heroes category key 2 and 50% to stats before his EZA. After his EZA, he gets Movie Heroes category key 3 and 77% to all stats, and he also gives AGL types 2 key and 30% to stats. So they are decent enough free-to-play leaders as well. His super attack is the God Kamehameha, which raised attack for 1 turn and did supreme damage. After EZA, it greatly raises attack for 1 turn and does supreme damage, which is very nice. His passive is Saiyan Who Protects the Earth, which before EZA is attack and defense 50%, plus an additional 3 key and defense of 40% when facing a movie boss's category enemy. Then after EZA, it's attack and defense 77%, plus an additional 4 key and 50% defense when facing a movie boss's category enemy. So the fact that he's got attack and defense is really quite nice. He has about normal stats for a summonable banner unit. Maybe I would say his health is a bit lower, but that's about it. these are like sort of common stats you would see for like a rainbow unit, right? Like I would say, I think Goku's stats right here are very comparable to what like AGL Bojack's stats are, you know, being a summonable banner unit. So the EZA definitely did very good work for both this blue Goku and the blue Vegeta. The other thing I do want to mention is this Goku, before he Dokkan Awakens, like the card was called like Low Class Warrior Sent to Earth, right? And people were like, oh, it's dumb that he's not in the Low Class Warrior category. Clearly the reason he wasn't on it is because, you know, they consider, well, really, they haven't put any Gokus past like the Saiyan saga or the Namek saga in there. But he goes to Super Saiyan Blue. I do still think, just because of his role in the film, like how, you know, the film sort of examines Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, you know, when they're born, at the beginning of their life, all the way up to their fight. I do think this Goku should have been on the low-class warrior category. It would have been a nice little buff as well, I think, to have this Goku. That would have really worked well, but, you know, they decided not to do that. His links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Experienced Fighters, Warrior Gods, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. One thing I would say, too, it's not really possible to activate all of his links and also give him a support-type buff. Experienced Fighters is a really good link. It especially will help him, you know, maybe if he's going to be alongside LR Gogeta or something like that, right? So I do like him having that. Or even Int Gogeta also has Experienced Fighters. But, you know, it is a bit of a shame that he doesn't really have a perfect linking partner as of right now. His 12P multiplier is 140%. And then, of course, he's on 3 category teams. He is on the Movie Hero team, which definitely will be his best team. He's on the Realm of Gods team, where he will be very decent as well on. And then, of course, he's also on the Pure Saiyan team, which he could be very solid, too. I would say, eventually, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku is probably going to get an EZA. At that point, I do think he'll become the best Blue Goku in the game. But as of right now, it really might be this guy. We'll see what the SCR Blue Goku looks like rainbowed. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.